Alright, so to start off this look, I am taking this white concealer from Maybelline, and I am just applying this all over my lid and onto my brow bone, and also a little bit onto the lower lash line, just as a nice base for these light peachy and bronzy colors. So now I'm taking this peach color, and that's from my e.l.f. Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm just patting this all over my lid. And I'm going to end up going in with a different color on top of it because I felt like this one wasn't popping as much as I'd like it to, but it's a nice base to start out. Then I'm taking this orangey shade, it's a little bit darker than the first shade, and I'm just applying that over top, which is just a little bit darker. It's going to make a little bit more of an impact. Then I'm taking this pink shade, which was a lot darker than I planned on it being, so I applied a little bit to the first eye and then went to the second eye and then went back, and I'm just doing like a layering effect just to make it a little bit of a gradient and just make it kind of smoky. And I'm just blending it out right now. Then I'm taking some of this bronzer and I'm applying that into the crease just to blend it all out. She does have it a little bit bronzy, so I wanted to add a little bit in there for that. And I'm also blurring that out onto the lower lash line as well. Then I'm going back in with that orangey shade and applying that a little bit to the bottom more because the lower lash line that she has is a little bit darker than the upper lash line, so I just wanted to mimic that. Then I'm going into my Nudes palette and picking that white shimmery shade and just applying that as a highlight to the inner tear duct and under the brow bone. Then I'm going in with my trusty NYC Duo eyeliner, and I'm taking the nude shade and I'm just tight lining on my lower waterline, and then I'm going in with the black and tight lining on the upper lash line. Then I'm going in with my NYC liquid liner that I use in like every single video, and I'm just applying a thin line for right now. I am going to end up dragging it in a little bit to the inner tear duct, just kind of angling it down because that's kind of how she has it. And now I'm just applying some fake eyelashes, probably very poorly, so I'm just going to go through this part a little bit quickly. You don't have to apply lashes, I just feel like it completes the look a little bit. And then I'm blending it in with the Pumped Up mascara, which is from Maybelline. And then I'm going in with the Big Eyes mascara, also from Maybelline, and just going in on the lower lash line to accentuate those as well. Then I'm going in with this Creme shadow palette from Revlon, and I'm actually going to contour with this. It's actually an eyeshadow palette, but I use it to contour a lot. And I know this brown looks like super dark, but once you blend it out, you'll get why I did it. And then I'm just highlighting with the white concealer I used earlier, and I'm blending that out with my Beauty Blender, which was really like a super intense arm workout after a while, so if you're looking for a way to burn some calories, that's the way to do it. And then I'm just going in with some bronzer, and I'm just piling that on because she does not hold back on the glowiness of her skin, so I'm just adding a lot of bronzer. And then I'm going to go in with a taupe eyeshadow, and I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit and highlight it a little bit with that same concealer stick. Then I'm going in with this dark peachy blush that's super old. I think it's from Avon, and I'm just applying that a little bit above the bronzer, and then I'm going back into that eyeshadow quad and mixing the lighter colors together to make a little dewy finish on the places where I highlighted. Then I'm going back in with that white shimmery shade, and I'm just adding that on top of the places I just added the highlight just for an extra pop. And then I'm going in with my nude lip liner that is from NYX, I believe. And I'm just filling in my lips and prepping them for the lip color, which I am going to be using this really light pink shade that's from Wet n Wild. It's super matte, and I usually never wear it, but I kind of liked it, so I might pull that back out for some other tutorials because I kind of like it. And then I felt like it was a little bit too light though, so I went in with a different, darker Wet n Wild lipstick that I had. It was the only other pink lipstick that I had that was close enough. And I just kind of contoured my lips a little bit with that by adding it onto the outside edges. And then I'm adding in a little bit of pink gloss on top. And then I'm all done. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I completed it with this beautiful ponytail, short hair problems, but I did the best I could. But anyway, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next week. Alright, bye!
Gone are the days when the sun used to set on my empty heart, all alone in my bed, tossing and turning.